kind of weird starting in the car, but we had to move it. Welcome to day 2 of tuning. I have already gotten a map returned to me. We're going to hop right back in. I already got a map returned to me after the data logs from the last video, and we need to upload that new map to the car today. The compressor is going to come on. But this is an exciting day, everyone. This is so exciting because we have permission to do our first wide open throttle pull. I have no idea how much boost he put at it for my wide open throttle pull, but we have 2 data logs to do today. First data log is 15-minute driving around like we did last time. Second data log is a 3rd gear wide open throttle pull from 3,000 RPMs to red line. So you know the drill from last. That was the wrong one. Tune. Change ECU map. I deleted the old map and put the new map on here, so that one right there at the top is the new map. Test mode connectors. Oh, we're gonna have to do this a bunch of times, huh? Test mode connectors connected. Tune is being loaded onto the car as we speak now. Off position. Continue. Disconnect the test mode connectors. Disconnected. Turn to the on position. And off position for 15 seconds, then we start the car. All right. Now, turn to the on position, let the fuel pump prime, and we start the car. Let's see. There we go. Car runs good. Let's see what we got here right now. It's going rich again. It didn't go as rich as it did last time, which is kind of cool. I don't know if that makes a difference. We're gonna let the car warm all the way up and then do some cruising. Whenever my coolant tip hits 130, that is sign for me to turn on my fans. So fans are now on. I can never forget that switch or else I'm screwed and the car will overheat. However, I have noticed if the switch is off while I'm driving at speed, like on the freeway or anything, car doesn't go over like 180. Like it keeps itself cool, but obviously having fans helps. So fans are now on. I'll let it warm up a little more and then we'll start the data log for the 15-minute cruising again. Read the email again and he did say that for the wide open throttle pull that we have to do, that's 3rd gear from 3,000 to red line. He did say that the settings are pulled back for this one. So it might not be a full rip, but I mean, it's gonna at least be probably 13 PSI because that's the spring that we're on. So she should scoop. 4:55 p.m. We will stop this at 5:10 p.m. right? Yeah, 5:10 p.m. We'll go ahead, start the log, throw you guys up in here. We will start driving. If my hair looks wet, it's because it is. I just got out of the shower. So. Where do we go? Where do we go this time? I don't know where we go this time. We are going this way this time. My mirror's screwed up. I can't see anything. First impression though, my gosh, I can't. The sound of this car is better than any other car I've ever owned. All the turbo noises in this car, all of it. Blow valve even flutters, intake flutter, turbo spool because the billet Garrett core on the STI turbo. Oh, I love this thing. I hope you guys know that my phone being up in this pocket, it gives the biggest blind spot. We have been up this way before. I believe we have. Ooh, scraped a little bit. Oh, we have not been this way before. What's over here? Oh, I can't wait to do the third gear wide open throttle pull. This thing's gonna sound so good. We gotta find a place to do that at. Obviously, that's legal. This top and third gear will be probably about 90 miles an hour is my guess. I don't know where to do that at, because it's the middle of the day. I actually want to go back down we're now up on top of a mountain, because it's Utah, and there's mountains everywhere. And now I want to go back down the mountain. You know, that's a gorgeous view, though. I want to show you guys that view. We'll turn around and I'll show you guys that view. But I want to go back down the mountain, and there's a road that's by here that's got like a 60 mile an hour speed limit. That way we can get in and cruise in fifth gear, so that way he has some fifth gear data. I guess we'll throw it in fifth for him to see. I don't know. I don't like blocking the car like that though. Alright, we're gonna turn here. Gosh, this is so steep. Can't turn in there, I'm too low. Yes, I'm on airbags, but can't. Sometimes you're too low. Hold on, we got a good view though. I didn't even mean to find this. Check this out. See, in Utah, you can drive for 5 minutes and just have a gorgeous view. You got the lake over there. Oh yeah. Rad. Get a little boost. That's like 20% throttle. This thing, I'm so curious how much he's putting at it. He said he pulled everything back, but I'm still curious what it's gonna be like in a third gear pull. I also gotta fix that. I gotta put that back in. This is what I mean when you can drive anywhere in Utah and you've got a view. Like, we're just, I guess you can't see now, but we're just kind of driving around right now. You can drive anywhere in Utah, and within a few minutes, that was my front lip on the ground. In a few minutes, you can have a freaking crazy view. I want to check if my front bumper fell off when we hit that bump. I feel like I probably should check. We're good, and the light went green. Alright, this is that 60 mile an hour speed limit road. We'll just kind of get up to 60 or whatever. Exactly where we're gonna do the wide open throttle pull. There's a very safe spot that's nearby that is legal to do this on. I live really close to Mexico, if anyone was wondering. Dude, I am going 10 over, and that guy just passed me. I'm actually not going 10 over, that's a lie. The data log is over, and we are now gonna do the third gear wide open throttle pull. Camera up now so that way I don't miss it. The idle is seeming a little weird. It almost doesn't want to catch idle. Let's see if it'll do it when I caught idle really well. I've noticed a few times that it hasn't caught idle the best. up in the moment and not click the center button and forget to data log it. That would be bad. We actually got a little bit of feedback knock earlier, which was interesting. That's the first time I've seen feedback knock since we've been tuning. It was when I decelled from kind of high up in the RPMs and then got into throttle a little bit in third gear, and it feedback knocked just barely. Okay, here we go. Data logging has started. Third gear wide open throttle pull. Of a scenario because we had the walls and we went through a tunnel. I wasn't even expecting to go through the tunnel. We go through the tunnel. I hope that sounded as crazy on camera that it did in person. I didn't even look how much boost it made. I was just staring at the gauge, making sure we weren't feedback knocking, which we didn't. I went all the way to 7 grand and then let out because I don't know where red line is, but holy crap. Oh my gosh, it's a nice little tunnel. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, I am like so giddy right now. That sounded so crazy, and I'm sure it was only wastegate, which was like 13 PSI. It didn't feel crazy fast. It just sounded just crazy. Oh my gosh. I don't know what else to film. That's all the data logging that we needed to do for the Forester. Okay, we did have a coolant leak a few days ago on this thing. So I'm just gonna make sure after we did a pull that we're not leaking anything. There's nothing underneath the car. It was coming out of the turbo coolant hose, which looks to be dry still. You can see some of the coolant that did spray out of it that got roasted on there. Seems good though. Awesome. She's a ripper already. That we are back, I forgot to grab the access port. We're gonna go pull these data logs off the access port. Go send them to Shinji Tuned. Again, if you guys are gonna get your Subaru tuned, so far Shinji Tuned has been the best tuner I've ever dealt with. This is the first time I've ever tuned a car to this level, but from what I've heard, the most fair priced and easiest and fastest tuner I have ever dealt with. I literally sent him my logs for the base map last night, and this morning he sent me the map that we just went and logged. So we're gonna go pull these data logs off, go send them to Shinji Tuned. Hopefully he gets them back to us just as fast, that way we can continue.